Guys, what's up? Welcome to the video. I'm off work early. It ended up raining while we were out there. So early day. Anyway, I wanted to give you guys an update. If you watched my previous video from this morning, you see that I took a sale after sweeping the high and continuing low. And then I got off the video after mapping out this position right here. That ended up actually hitting its target. Let me see, what was that? Yeah, so we ended up hitting London low all the way right here before or at 7:30. That's when news actually hit. Remember, I told you I didn't want to be trading during news, but it actually did hit that take profit level, and then it went all the way up. And it took out some buy-side liquidity right before market open. And then I was at work at this point in time, so I wasn't on the charts. I wasn't able to get into anything, but I checked my charts again, and I saw that we actually shot all the way down. Today was an ideal day actually to be in the markets because we had clear direction, strong momentum to the downside. We had more targets to the downside, and I actually, on my demo account, was able to capture some of this move right here. As a matter of fact, I saw that we had, gone down, hit another level, rejected off of that. So when I actually opened my charts, I saw the opportunity to get in. I got in kind of heavy. I placed my stops right above this high. Oops. This candle's high, right? And we actually continued to the downside, and it took me out for $5,000 in profit. Like I said, I use more contracts on this because I'm practicing like how I would move if I was to have, a lot of money in my account. So I might trade a little bit different on this account than I would on my demo. On my eval. So just count this like $500, $600 if it was my eval. I would have used enough contracts to actually make that amount, but instead I made $5,578 on the account. If you saw in my last video, like I said, I had showed you a $50,000 starting balance, and after it hit that level, it continued down. It hit the true day opening range, and then, like I said, if you guys know anything about that level, that's a very powerful level where price will bounce off of. If it doesn't penetrate and go below and then bounce and then continue, it's usually going to bounce off of that level as a strong support or resistance. And you'll be looking for buys after that point, which if I was, like I said, trading at that moment, I would have been able to get in probably at the inversion of this fair value gap right here, right? At the inversion of that fair value gap, I probably would have gotten in, probably placed my stops. Let's go right here, stops right there, and let's go for a quick 2 to 1 right there. So I would have been in and out with another win right there. But unfortunately, I was not at the charts, so I wasn't able to take that. That is also a good level to get out because we had some buy side liquidity right here. So that would have been a pretty good trade for me to target if I didn't target this right here. But a 2-to-1 would have been perfect at that level. But we continue to go all the way up. So the markets are closed right now, or actually, no, they're not. The markets are actually still open. It's 2:24. They don't close until about 4 p.m. But I just wanted to show you guys that. And yeah, give you that update on how I did on my demo. So I made pretty good profit today, both on my eval and on my demo. So yeah, things are looking good as long as I can continue to stay disciplined, use risk management, stick to the rules. That's something that I just wasn't doing. It wasn't clicking until recently. After blowing my funded accounts, man, it's just been rough. So make sure you keep God first. That was a Bible app popping up to give me a scripture. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys for watching. Please continue to follow along on this Journey to Becoming Profitable series. I'm going to, continue giving you guys content, giving you guys my trade recaps, wins, losses, everything. All right. But we're looking good on my eval. I should be, funded, if not this week, at least by next week. I'm going to be very selective on the trades that I take, and yeah, shooting for that payout. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, and stay tuned, as well as take advantage of the free trial for the trading journal down below, and also check out the Discord. All right. I'm going to be updating that shortly with some content. So you want to be the first to get it. Make sure you guys are in there. Say hello once you get in there, so I know there's people joining, and that will, encourage me to go ahead and start filling it up with more information and stuff. All right. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Take care.